In a world where bodybuilding has ultimately devolved into a grotesque freak show of massive monsters, David Lade emerged as a genuine breath of fresh air for millions. His flawless proportions, incredibly narrow waist, wide shoulders, and an aesthetic reminiscent of ancient Greek gods forced an entire generation of Gen Z teens to flock to local gyms. The videos capturing his physical transformation instantly garnered tens of millions of views, serving as a true manifesto for the ideal body in the era of social media dominance. But if we turn off the booming phonk music for just 1 second, strip away the neon filters, and dim the strategically placed studio lighting, a completely different, chilling reality appears before us. Few of his current fans actually remember how this legendary journey began. At the fragile age of 14, David was diagnosed with a severe, aggressive form of scoliosis, a spinal curvature so extreme it threatened him with future disability and permanent physical torment. For him, lifting iron was never an aesthetic hobby. It was a desperate emergency attempt to build a powerful muscular corset capable of holding a collapsing skeleton together. David Lade successfully created a perfect phantom. He built a flawless visual armor of flesh around his irreversibly damaged spine. But in 2026, it is time to admit the harsh truth that is so carefully hidden behind gorgeous camera angles and multi-million-dollar endorsement contracts. Within the harsh boundaries of human biology, it is physically impossible to lift colossal extreme weights when born with severe spinal pathologies without systematically destroying yourself from within. Every single heavy deadlift he performs for the camera, every single Instagram shot featuring massive weight acts as a crushing, devastating blow to intervertebral discs that are already worn to their absolute limit. We see the perfect picture in our feeds, but we remain blissfully blind to the months of grueling rehabilitation, constant medical nerve blocks, and the chronic pain that relentlessly follows him behind the scenes of the show. David has become a hostage to the very standards he popularized worldwide. The modern crowd does not want to see him weak, in therapy, or recovering from yet another injury. The crowd cynically demands an eternal, flawless pump and a shredded physique under every single post. This is a terrifying mental trap in which a young athlete is forced to maintain the illusion of his own immortality and invulnerability, while his own skeleton quietly begs for mercy in the darkness of an empty room. The second, even darker and more cynical side of the David Lade phenomenon is the endless, toxic debate surrounding his natural status. As the prominent global face of the world's largest fitness brands, David spent years projecting the image of a natural athlete who achieved phenomenal results solely through rare genetics and fanatical hard work. Yet, any individual who even superficially understands the fundamental laws of human physiology and biochemistry knows the bitter truth. Maintaining an extremely low body fat percentage year-round while simultaneously progressing in massive strength markers and muscle volume is a biologically impossible task for a natural human organism. Maintaining such an extreme condition requires constant, aggressive pharmaceutical intervention in the endocrine system. In an endless pursuit of advertising revenue and million-viewer reach, the fitness industry has created a highly dangerous precedent for youth. It sells millions of teenagers a completely unattainable ideal, skillfully masking harsh pharmacological support behind fairy tales of clean eating, consistency, and iron discipline. The extreme dryness that David Lade is so genuinely famous for is actually a state of chronic, deep dehydration and colossal stress for the kidneys and the entire cardiovascular system. The constant absence of critically essential fat in the body completely shatters the hormonal system, turning an athlete's daily life into an endless emotional roller coaster, oscillating between heavy depression and artificial stimulation. We see a beautiful pearly white smile on the video thumbnail, but behind it lies thick viscous blood, a liver overloaded with toxins, and a hormonal profile that simply would cease to function normally without regular external support. This is the most cynical and massive deception of modern times, selling people health and sports while totally destroying that very health in the process of manufacturing brief digital content. David Lade, in this rigid system, is not just a successful athlete, he is the primary and most demanded product of the era of fitness capitalism. In this brutal world, your worth as a human being is measured exclusively by how aesthetically your veins and muscle fibers pop under the correctly set angle of expensive studio lighting. Why am I telling you all of this hidden reality in such explicit detail? So that you can finally find the inner strength to destroy this fake matrix of ideal bodies inside your own minds. David Lade is, without a doubt, an amazing guy with a truly iron will who once managed to overcome a severe congenital disease and stand on his own 2 feet. His personal story of triumph deserves genuine respect, but his current media persona is a highly dangerous, toxic illusion. When you look at his flawless, photoshopped images day in and day out, you subconsciously begin to quietly hate your own ordinary, healthy body. You start to feel inadequate and flawed, completely failing to realize that in that exact moment, you are competing against an entire team of professional marketers, specialized lighting, image editors, and a powerful pharmaceutical industry. The fake aesthetic of gloss has completely displaced real, living human biology from our lives. I wear this mask because in a world where absolutely everyone is trying to sell their perfect face and curated success for a high price, someone must remain the voice of a harsh, sobering reality. Sam Sulek once chose the path of slow self-destruction through immense muscle mass. The great Eddie Hall went down the road of destroying organs through extreme strength, and David Lade chose the path of serving a flawless yet completely empty and lifeless visual form. All of them are merely different sides of the exact same coin, the name of which is boundless human ego. It is time to understand once and for all the true strength of the human body does not lie in looking like a flat, glossy picture from social media networks. It lies in having your body serve you for as long as possible, remaining strong, healthy, and genuinely functional in the real world. Do not buy into the neon lights, pretentious captions, and aesthetic edits set to music. Sincerely value your unique individuality, protect your joints from stupid records, and never trade the precious years of your real, living life for fleeting, empty likes in virtual space. I am the shadow, and I consciously choose to be real, even if imperfect. What will you choose? An eternal, exhausting chase after someone else's glossy ideal, or the profound inner freedom to simply be yourself?